morning and welcome back. It's a little bit overcast today, but it's still quite warm, so it's going to be a lovely day. We're jammed out at the moment, waiting for customers to collect items and bits and pieces, but let me explain as we walk through. Right, first off this week we've still got these 10 dining chairs there. They're stripped, ready to have the top cover and re-nailed on them. The seats are in surprisingly good condition. The customer just wants them recovered. There's a cushion to go back. This is an antique bedroom chair that needs to go with the leather and velvet sofa that you're just about to see. Got a big stack of bench seating foam here for a local working men's club. A sofa here that's part of the three-piece suite. There's the arm cushions for it and a big stack of cushions there. We're just using them for templates of guys because again we're changing the style of this sofa a little bit. We'll see that in a later video. There's the antique oak church chair, 4 bar stools there, stack of cushions and an ottoman to go back to a customer. And then on with the velvet and leather sofa. Right, we finally have the seat cushions in, as you can see here now. So I've got to cut and sew the cushions for this, then that can go back to the customer and make a little bit of room for us. As you can see, I'm a bit stacked out at the moment. No fault of my own, we've been waiting for cushions, etc. So, but we will be needing to get on with this bench seating today as well. So we've got a busy day. Lots to be going on with. I'll try and show you me templating the cushions, sewing them up for them so they can get back to the customer. But that little antique chair that I showed you when we just came in is part of the order, so I need to get that done as well. That's in one of the smashing fabrics from Art of the Loom. I believe it's the forest one. Anyway, you'll see that later on, hopefully in this week's video. So let's crack on. This first thing is to get the kettle on and then make a start on this leather sofa, templating and sewing up the cushions. Fortunately there's no piping on them to match the back cushions, which I think you can just about see over my shoulder here. They're in the same colours as this, except for there's a teal blue one as well to go onto this. So here we go. Looking forward to having this done and delivered to the customer's new property. It should be, it should look really good in there. So let's get on with it. Right, so that's 2 out of the 3 cushions cut. Just one more to cut the L-shaped one, or the chaise return sometimes referred to. Get that one cut and then crack on with sewing them. Right, so there we have it. Two of the cushions are done, just the one large seat cushion to go, and then we can put it together. We haven't got the clamp on the bottom of the sofa, so we can't clamp the pair of the sofas just up. We won't do that till it's in the customer's house for the final install, but you can see what the sofa is going to look like at that point. So let's just spin you around so you can have a look at the two cushions, and then I need to crack on and get the third one sewn, and then the sofa is done. Right, two cushions so far. The third one's in the teal blue. Like I said, brave customer wants something different in their new property. I think it's going to look smashing personally. Right, so there you have it, with the cushions on the back and the seat and the little cube footstool. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm sure the customer's going to be very happy with it. Nice and bright for their nice and new property that they're moving into. The two end cushions can be swapped round if you so desire, but I think they look better with the mismatch on them. There you go, I've got the bedroom chair to do, and then this all can get delivered back to the customer. Right, so as I said in the previous clip, we need to get on and finish off this chair that goes with the leather sofa. Again, it's in the Art of the Loom fabric, which looks absolutely smashing. So we're making good progress on it. I've got the back in now and the seat foamed up. I've just cut the seat here and the pipe in, so I need to cut the pipe in. Well, I've cut the pipe in, I need to get that sewn up and onto the seat, and then we can try installing it. There's not much to this chair at all. We've just got the outside back to do at that point. So let's crack on, and you can join me with this one. Seat in, so now we've got to get on with the outside back. The seat wasn't straightforward. I especially had to staple it off around the legs at the front, but we've done that now. So we're going to pipe the outside back, cut that and get that done. So hopefully this should be done today. I'm ready to go back with the rest of the furniture as soon as possible. Right, so all done. Outside back's on now. Looks great. Just need to give it a brush down and get it bagged up and delivered to the customer. So next it's on with some bench seating for a local working men's club. Let's try and get that chair in the background. There you go. I need to get on with that. We've got some pads for a gym we need to get done this week as well, and some high back wire bar stools. So plenty to be going on with. I'm not going to bore you with the list of everything, but at least we can tick this one off our list and get on with the next customers. hope you've enjoyed this particular chair. It's a very quick one, straightforward for me to do. The fabric looks lovely, so I will post some pictures of this on the Facebook page and on the next video, if not this video, so you can see what the furniture looks like in the customer's house. So with that done, it's on with the next job. So I'm going to try and do these little wire bar stools now, get them done and back to the customer. She's been waiting a little while because the fabric she initially chose was discontinued, so she had to re-choose the fabric. So we've had them a little while, so I need to get them done and back to the customer as soon as possible. As you can see here, here's the wire bar stools. She really likes them and wants to keep them as original as possible. Unfortunately, we can't do the stitching as they've done it on the edge here because they've stitched through the mat that they've used. It's a very high density foam that they've used, and edge stitched it, carpet stitched it with a tape. We can't do that with our machine, so we made that clear to them. We're going to do something similar. I think it'll look just as well. I have noticed that on this seat they've used these very poor Velcro tabs, and on the backs they've used these much more superior poppers. So we're going to put poppers on the seats as well, just to keep it uniform, and it's a better finish, to be honest. I'm surprised they've done that. I have to wonder whether the poppers have pulled off and somebody stitched them on. So I've cut the foam. This is a real high density chip foam, £10 chip foam for those that would like to know. So give it a nice firm seat, but still padding, so you're not going to feel the wire through it. And I've started with a template for the seat here, so I'm going to mock this up because we're not doing them exactly how they were originally. They were having to make our own version of this, so I'm going to mock this up. I've marked holes for the poppers that are going to go on it now, so sew that up, see how it fits over one of these pieces of foam. I will Lux Bond these pieces of foam as well, so it's all just a bit of a experimentation at the moment. So let's machine that up and see how it fits over this foam. So that's the first sample, template, prototype, whatever you want to call it, sewn up. I've stuffed the foam into it. As you can see, it's a little bit bulbous. The foam isn't laying flat. We've got this curve in it, so the cover is a little bit tight. So I need to adjust this cover to suit, but it's not too far off, to be honest with you. It only needs a little tweak, which isn't bad for the first attempt. These holes here are for markers, so I can mark where the poppers are going to go on the seat now, and the back will be closed off underneath the sewing machine when it's done. But this is another indication that the foam is too big or the cover is too small. In this case, the cover is too small, so we're going to adjust that on the next one. Hopefully it fits better. So I'll come back to you and show you the next one. Right, so there's Mark II version. Made the cover slightly bigger. As you can see, it's laying flat on the cutting table now. I've now got enough here for the zip. We're going to put a zip closure on here, and again you can see the holes for the thing. So the foam will get a Lux Bond, so it'll have a nicer feel and look to it, but I think that's adequate now for the seat. Now to do the same again basically for the back. So not very nice out today, it's raining, but we've been busy getting on with stuff in here. As you can see over my shoulder. The bench seating is stripped and the new foam is on there for the Working Men's Club. I'll show you that in a minute. And I've also been busy working on the 4-wire stools that I mentioned earlier. The backs are done. Sorry I didn't show you them, but we've been a bit busy. But I'll show you a little bit more detail about them now. Right, here we go. So that's one back attached. The seats are there. They're covered in the Lux Bond. I need to trim the Lux Bond off them and get them in the covers. These all go on via poppers, tapes and poppers. Probably sit better on this one here. So they're all going onto these chairs. The same principle with the seat. I need to trim the Lux Bond off. There's a piece of £10 Recon in there, so the excess needs trimming off. That's the original covers. And then we're over here to the bench seating. We're recreating the style of seating that they had originally, but it was very much well past its best. So we've got a £6 chip with a firm blue topper that rolls over the front edge to give you a nice roll. It's square on the back edge because it needs to go up against the boards or the original seating. So that's what we need to get done ASAP. Little bit more space in here currently because we delivered the corner sofa yesterday. I will attach a picture of that. It looks very nice. So I need to trim this off, get these done, then I need to get on with the bench seating. So join us for today's escapades. So, in conclusion, to close this week's video for you, we've got the seating done for the Working Men's Club, got the 4 bar stools done and completed. They're ready to be collected, and we delivered back the leather and velvet sofa. The customer's delighted with that. So we've got more stuff coming now. We've got a tub chair and a headboard that needs to be get on with as soon as possible, and we've got the oak chair, we've got some pads for the gym to do, and so it goes on. So let's just show you what we've done then. Right, so here's a stack of bench seating and a Labrador there. Hello, Taka. So there's the remainder of this seating. It's done, ready to go back. Here's the 4 wire back bar stools and the pads. It's a little bit off centre. It does move around on there. So 4 different colours for 4 bar stools. The gym pads I'm just about to finish off and get them done, and like I say, the headboard and top chair that's coming. So like I say, that stuff's ready to go back. We're going to deliver the seating back this morning, get the gym pads back and deliver them as well this morning, and on with the next projects. Little bit of a mishmash this week. I'm sorry about that. It's been very hectic here, but you get to see what we're up to in the workshop, and that's what these videos are about. And you get to see some interesting furniture and the sort of things that come through our doors here at Hammond's Upholstery. So I hope you've enjoyed the content. I need to go and get a haircut. I hope you've enjoyed the content. We'll keep putting it out there. Please like and subscribe. It means a lot to us, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.